There's just so many great people to talk to here today. Harry Garside is another. It's my pleasure to talk to you, Harry. Welcome home, by the way.
Very grateful to be home. Like, honestly, what a morning it's been for us, and to sort of get off the plane. We already had high energy, but to walk into this has been amazing.
How do you feel about looking back on it all now?
I've said to a few people today, I feel a bit numb, and I think since I fought, I'm very spiritual. I think there's almost something that happens inside your body, and self-preservation mode I've kicked into. It's just I've gone completely numb. I'm in autopilot. I'm trying my best to sort of get around the team. We had 2 boxing medals. Two of my favourite athletes in the team as well, Charlie Senior and Caitlin Parker. And I just want to try my best to be there and support them. But I feel very numb, no emotions. Yeah. I think when I get home and be around people that I feel safe and comfortable enough with, then I think I'll fully understand.
You were so emotional when you lost your fight, and we were all emotional for you. I felt so bad for you. I wanted to give you a cuddle through the screen. It was one of the real emotional high notes, or low notes I should say, of the actual games. But I'm so happy to see you here and smiling. Like, how do you go about moving forward once all this attention dies down?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think I think all athletes, not just myself, but all athletes coming off like a massive high, whatever your performance has been like, it's a massive high, it's a roller coaster, it's the pinnacle for us. And I think we're all going to sort of be facing our own little struggles in the next little period. And I think I'm just trying my best to sort of understand that I've got some things I've got to navigate over the next little period, and I'm sure I will. And I've got amazing people around me that will support me in that. And I'm just going to make sure, I think if this happened to me five years ago, I was a bit more immature. Yeah. I think I would have turned to more negative things. But I think this time, through maturity, through growth, I think I can sort of navigate myself a little bit better this time.
Do you go on to LA? You go on to LA?
I'm not sure yet. I think I've got to process the emotions first, and then really try and like get into that inner child, which is inside all of us, right? And whatever that inner child wants to do, if he wants to go build sandcastles, go do that. If he wants to, go to the Olympics, do that. Like, I just got to listen to that young kid and sort of be pushed by that young person.
I mean, when you look back on it though, regardless of the fact that you didn't come home with a medal, you're still part of the most successful Australian Olympic team of all time. So whatever happens, you've got that. No one can take that away from you.
Yeah, to be a part of this team, it's honestly amazing. Like, and as I said, Caitlin Parker, one of my favourite person on the boxing team, won the first boxing medal for Australia in the female division. So I'm very happy for her, and we've been on the team together for about 10 years, and to be on one of the most successful boxing team and Australian Olympic teams ever, I'm very grateful.
What about these young rascals? Arissa True, 14, our youngest medalist already.
Wild. Honestly, all the skateboarders, you see them?
Keegan as well, already two-time gold medalist.
Wild. But they deserve it. They work so hard, and I just love to see how much they're shredding in their sport, and they're killing it. So I think LA, and more importantly Brisbane, let's go.
Yeah, you're one of the characters of the team. We need you to stay there. We need that behind the scenes at the very least. We're in good shape.
Yeah, we are in good shape, and I think we're only going to lift over the next sort of 8 years leading into Brisbane. So I don't know what my role will be. I hope it's an athlete, because I love competing, but at the same time, if there's young, hungry, better athletes, and they deserve the spot. So.
Do you think that the sport is safe as an Olympic sport?
Oh, that's a good question. I think for Brisbane, I hope. Maybe not LA. But I think a lot of countries, this is getting political, and I won't get into it too much, but a lot of countries, I think, post-Olympics will jump to this new organisation that's been started, and hopefully in that the IOC will recognise that enough to sort of be in LA.
Will you still go and compete, though, even if it's not Olympics or whatever? You'll still get in the ring and box?
I think, I'm not sure. Like, I think I've got to process those emotions. I love competing. I'll always box. That's what I'm sure of. I'll always box. I love boxing. I love combat. I think it's so valuable for young people to do it in a controlled manner rather than doing it on the streets and doing dumb things. So I think it's really, really important for young people to do it, and I'll always do it, but competitively, I'm not sure there is a shelf life on boxing.
Well, I'm so glad that you're able to talk to us like so many others today. It's great to see that smile on your face. It's really nice to talk to you, and hopefully you can keep your chin up.
Aussie.
Yeah, you got it.